Hello and welcome to another Last Week in Malroe. Brought to you by oorail. So as usual, let's take a quick look at what happened in the oorail channel this week. So first off, we had our look at the GoPro Session, which is a 1.5-inch cubed video camera, and it's turned out to be one of the best investments I've ever made for the Malroe and the channel. So if you guys are interested in taking a video, you should go check that out. We continued the advent calendar as planned, and now we're on, I believe, the 12th is coming up tomorrow. So we have quite a few more locos in the works, probably about 13 or so. So we're using the GoPro for some fantastic new angles as well in the layout. So we hope you guys are enjoying those. We also have a couple of videos coming up. We're going to do some running sessions as well as some layout updates and much more. You can see here we had a couple of shots from inside the Smart Models signal box. So I took the roof off the Smart Models signal box and dropped the GoPro session in there, and you can see it turned out really well. May need to clean the windows a little bit though. And then finally on the channel, we also finally got around to doing the dual APT non-driving power cars. The APT project's moving along pretty nicely. I'm going to be looking at maybe a custom designed pantograph and maybe some roof detailing, not quite sure yet. But right now we're quite happy just to have the dual power cars working on this. So we'll have another installment of the APT project in a couple of weeks. Alright, so we're going to move along to UK Steam Tours. For more information about these Steam Tours, you can visit www.uksteam.info. They have a fantastic site, and it's a great way to plan perhaps your videography or photographs that you want to take of the real prototypes that are running on Steam Tour. So the remaining tours this year, looks like we have a few today, which is Saturday, December 12th. It looks like they have the Belmont British Pullman, the Cathedrals Express, the Christmas White Rose, and twice. And also next week we've got tours on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and then it kind of thins out a little bit. And looks like some of the ones on Saturday, the 19th, have been cancelled. So what we're going to do next is just give you a quick look at some of the videos that were taken and uploaded to YouTube by various different photographers and videographers over the past week. These are mainly of the Steam Tours that were either during the week or last weekend. So we're starting off with the Lindum Christmas Fair. This was on last Saturday, I believe, which was December 5th. The Railway Lad had a couple of nice videos of that. We have Mr. No One, who has a couple of long-range shots of the Duchess whipping up a storm and the kind of windy weather last weekend. We also have the Bath Christmas Market, which is Tajmir, and that locomotive is 34067. And there's quite a few of these videos available on the internet. This one's from Speed to the West. Swearing Kevo was also out there taking some nice shots of Tanjmere running the Bath Christmas Market. And here you can see this was at Newton St. Lo. And again, this was last Saturday. We also had more of the Lindum Xmas Fair. This was 5043, and this was taken by Marsh Steam Videos. Very high quality videos they were. And then back to the Bath Christmas Market, and this was run on a couple of different channels. So we've got all of these videos up on our playlist for the last week in Malroes. All you have to do is visit www.youtube.com/oorail77, click on the playlist link, and then you'll find the 2015 Last Week in Malroes video. But you can see here the Bath Christmas Market. and the Linden Fair were the two very popular targets for the photographers on YouTube this week. So quite a few varying different videos there. So hopefully you guys will take a look at those and enjoy it. And then finally there was a tornado running the Bellmond Pullman. The only one I could find for this was Mr. No One, and he uploaded that earlier in the week. So it's definitely well worth checking that out. All right, so we're going to move along to some festive related train videos. And the first one's by ACW 71,000, and basically he did kind of a virtual Christmas card. It was very nice and definitely well worth checking out. One thing I did want to do was last week we mentioned the Penguilino, and I mentioned that these two girls here were possibly Richard Branson's daughters, and that's what I get for not doing any kind of research whatsoever. It turns out they're the primary school children that won the Virgin Trains competition, so I do apologize for not having that information last week. So congratulations to them. It looks like they had fun watching their designs appear on the trains, and of course we have Claus 91, which is the other Christmas train, along with the Penguilino. So you can see those around England over the Christmas holidays, and just plenty of videos up there, and you can see them at various different locations. My personal favorite is Virgin Trains have a very cool video of how they apply delivery to the locos, I believe to the Class 91, so that's in our playlist, and it's definitely worth checking out. We also had a couple other folks who had some really nice Christmas videos. Here you had someone wishing their YouTube subscribers a Merry Christmas. I believe it was CSX Mad, so you can go check out his video. Ryan Bucks had a couple of videos of Santa and Shopper specials on his layout, so it's definitely worth checking that out as well. We also had a few others, and that included NS Modeler 24. He's doing a Christmas giveaway, so it's definitely worth checking out his video there. It was feeling pretty festive with the Christmas hat, the Christmas tree, and the virtual fire going on in the background. The Steam channel had some shots of the Christmas layouts running at Chicagoland in the Lionel Railroad Club, and so that's worth checking out as well. And then finally we had SDJR7F88, and he had his mince pies special. So if you've got nothing else to do while you're eating your mince pies, this is definitely worth checking out. He had the Adams Radial running around the layout. Okay, so we're going to move along to guides and how-tos. So we start off with Simon over at Liverton, and he wrapped up his fabulous emergency vehicle lighting project, so it's definitely worth checking that out. Brian Volts is back after a bit of a hiatus, and he's showing you his TCS WOW decoder running on an SD70 ACE, and it's well worth checking that video out. We also had some, I think it was the NS Modeler 24 guy. He was showing us how to do realistic railroad operations for American railroads. So there's quite a few people interested in that, so we're checking that out. Blue Rail Trains were demoing some examples of how to run the Easy App train from Bachmann in DC mode, and some tips for if you're running it on a DCC layout. And it's worth checking that out as well. The YouTube Mall Builders Hangout this week was looking at some of that Java code project. So, and they were looking at some servers as well as some other technical stuff. So it's worth checking the replay of that. We also have Simon Jones. He's new, but he's got a couple of really great videos. So go check out his channel. Maybe subscribe to it. And he's doing a Workbench Wednesday, and he's got some nice weathering tips going on. James St. Junction had a nice attempt at building the Smart Models modern signal box, and he has a nice time-lapse series there, so it's worth checking his video as well. Okay, so we're going to move along to the latest reviews. So these are new Mall Railway reviews on YouTube this week. Matt Slade had a fantastic roundup of the Hornby 2016 range, so it's worth checking his video out. We also had Simon's Trains taking a look at one of the older Sir Nigel Gresley's from Hornby. Sam's Trains does this quite a lot, taking a look at some of the older models, so it's well worth checking that out. Susanna picked up a Dapol Class 73. This is a 73 124, and it's a fantastic model. You may have seen the 73 in the large logo going around the layout here at Double O Rail earlier in the week. We had Chernum Junction with the Bachmann Colas Rail Freight 37 421. This is a fantastic crisp livery on this, and I think a lot of people have picked this up already, so it's worth checking out. Then we had JLWI 2000 taking a look at an American Bachmann 50-ton 2-truck, and it's a quite nice looking locomotive, a little bit different, so it's well worth checking his video out. Then we had Jenny Kirk taking a look at some Dapol O-gauge plank wagons, and apparently this is a very good deal as well on these particular plank wagons at the moment, so it's well worth checking that out. Dave got a new Class 47. As he said, Santa came a little bit early for him, and it's a really nice looking loco. Sounds fantastic, so go check his video out. And then to wrap up the reviews, we have Dave again. This is a different Dave over at Dean Park Station, and he took a look at the brand new Silver Fox from the latest A4 Silver Jubilee pack. Alright, so we're going to take a quick look at exhibitions. As you might guess, after Warlade, it's a little bit quiet this week. So, Hover Motion, Jim there, he took a look at the Manchester Mall Rail show from last weekend, and it's worth checking out. Kevin had 2 parts, more action from Worley, and he did a fantastic job videoing that particular exhibition, so it's well worth checking out, especially if you didn't get to go. And basically this weekend looks like RailX North is the major exhibition, so hopefully you guys will get a chance to take some video of that, and we'll see what's on the YouTube next week. Alright, so next we're taking a quick look at some of the highlights from various layout updates around YouTube this week. So we're starting off with Stephen Rowe. He's West Green Railway based around Tottenham. He's got an O-gauge garden railway in the works, and he gave us more or less some planning information this week, so it's worth checking that out. We have Railfran 220, and he did a bit of a layout update. He hadn't done a layout update on his railroad for a while, so he's gone ahead and given us a quick update on that, and he's making some pretty good progress from the looks of it. Then moving along, we have Simon Jones. He's done a nice job with his Moor Green layout here and the bridge, and he has looks like a King class locomotive going over the bridge for the first time, so it's definitely worth checking that out. He's done a really nice job with that bridge from the looks of it. We have Dean Park Station, and this is Dave Class 47 again, and he does kind of his upper level part of his layout. I think he has a bit of a survey going on as well as to what kind of loco you want to see running on it first. So go check out his video and let him know what you think. Finally, we have the Intercity 3000 doing a Swanage Mall Railway update, and he's doing pretty good in terms of progress, so it's well worth checking out and seeing how he's getting along, and leaving some comments there about what you think of his current progress. Okay, so moving along to Mall Shop of the Week. This week it's the Loco Shed in Whitefield in Manchester, and you guys can thank Ewan Rutledge for this recommendation. So you can visit them by either going to their shop, which is I believe located on 48 Bury Old Road in Whitefield in North Manchester, or you can visit them virtually by going to www.thelocoshedmcr.co.uk. They seem to offer a wide range of products, both new and pre-owned. Their pricing looks very competitive, and they've got some really nice locos listed on their front page with pretty good pricing. They also seem to communicate very well. Their website is kept up to date, They are closed on Sundays and Mondays, but they do have regularly updated news. As you can see here, the news has been updated in the last day or so. Um, Now you can find a wide variety of products on their site, and obviously if there's something you can't find, you're always able to contact them either by phone, mobile phone, or dropping them an email at thelogoshed4 at aol.com. So Ewan highly recommended these guys. He was actually ordering from them and getting ready to pick up some logos he already had on order with them. So it's definitely worth checking out and maybe expanding your options in terms of where you source logos from. Alright, so let's move along to new arrivals. And first up, we have the Railroad BP petrol tanker. This is a small low-cost wagon that basically no layout should be without. So these things are pretty cheap. You will probably want to replace the wheels and probably weather them, but they're pretty okay. So it's well worth checking that out. Hornby released and made available their Silver Jubilee 80th anniversary pack, and this consists of all four silver liveried A4 Pacifics. And I believe Dave over at Dean Park Station had a review of the Silver Fox. Hattons, I believe, have split them, by the way, as well. Also in this week is a number of Thomas and Friends from Hornby. This is Percy and the Mail Train, and they're available from hornby.com. I think, though, they may be only limited to UK, Ireland, and the Channel Islands from hornby.com, so you'll have to check with them. Bachmann this week delivered a number of 3F logos. So this is Ginty, and it's 47673. It looks pretty nice. I may have to pick one of these up. I believe this is the weathered version. I believe there's a early Bior Steam one as well. We also had a Plassey maintenance vehicle. I'm not quite sure which one this is. I know it's pretty expensive though, at about £50. And the reason it's that expensive has to do with all the little parts that have to be manually added. If you remember earlier this year, the folks at Bachmann did say that would add to the cost of some of their products. As I mentioned earlier, Hattons have split the Silver Jubilees collection into individual logos, which makes it a little bit more affordable, and you can possibly pick up ones you don't have as opposed to maybe getting some duplicates. Here you can see the Silver King is available for about £134. And then finally we have Sawyer Models, and they had a number of new logos come in as well. And hopefully you guys will check their website out and maybe take a look at some of their new arrivals. Okay, so that wraps up another last week in Mall Railways. Please check out the YouTube channel. Go to www.youtube.com/OORail77. Obviously, if you click playlists and the 2015 last week in Mall Railways, you'll find all the videos listed on this video and all our previous videos. So this week I was supposed to get some layout updates. That didn't happen, mainly due to a hard drive crash. Luckily, I've got a new 5 terabyte drive on order, and it should be here next week. So I've already backed up 2 terabytes, so I'm thinking it should be good to go. Alright, so that's it for this week. Like we said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and you can now enjoy the content disclaimer. If you have any questions or you have anything you'd like us to do, please put it in the comments below. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend and upload to YouTube, and we will try to include your videos in next week's Last Week in Mall Railways.